Coming up with an original joke every night can sometimes be very challenging. I keep worrying that I'm going to mess up and accidentally tell one that's the Samus, the one before. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Castlevania Chronicles, and later, Metroid Fusion. Hello, Lucid Jelly. Good to see you. This game we've worked on. This is still our first playthrough. We've worked on it 2 nights previously. Castlevania Chronicles. This game is very challenging. We're gonna work on it for about 2 hours tonight. We may spend that whole time just practicing. We may. It's gonna be a struggle. We may not make it to Dracula. We may not defeat him if we do. I think we're on the last level based on what the map looked like. But I don't really have much of an idea what's in store for us. We played it a little bit at the end of the last stream, the last time we picked this up. I've heard that makes perfect practice. Oh, I sure hope so, because I'm far from perfect at this game. But that's what's on the menu for the first part of the stream. And then for our second half, we're going to switch gears. We're going to go over to Metroid Fusion, and we're going to start that up, my first playthrough of that game for the first time. And this right here, Castlevania Chronicles, is a PlayStation 1 game. I'm playing it via the PSP, just for those who may be interested. And it's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. It's got a good look. It's got great music. It's a lot of fun, but it is soul-crushingly difficult. It's a little quiet. Might have to tinker with the volume a few times here. Hooked on Pot, welcome to the stream. Great to see you, and thank you so much. Thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Thank you. And the Magic Bean, thank you for that too. Always a good way to start a stream, right? We've got, how many do we have left here? 4, 9, 10. We've got 14 beans left in this batch. 1, 2, 3. At least 5 of them are bad flavors. I'm pretty sure. One of them looks like, I think one of them's a sausage bean. Alright. Well, enough staring at them. Let's get to eating. I think there are slightly more good beans than bad ones at this point left in the mix. So this is a pink bean. I think this is probably grapefruit. It could be like cotton candy, but the sort of translucent quality of it makes me lean toward grapefruit. Let's see. It's good. I think it's just strawberry. I think it's a strawberry jelly. I didn't know there were strawberry ones, but that's what it tastes like. It took me a moment to identify because that wasn't even an option that occurred to me. Sparrow, welcome to the stream. What we got here? Hey, Frownie, what is this blue? The jelly bean? Jelly bean was pink. Were you talking about my blue shirt? What's blue? Hopefully we've got no blues around here. The shirt, yeah. Yeah, I'm wearing the blue shirt for a while. Liking the cobalt on you. Thank you. Thank you. Blue is one of my favorite colors to wear, so I'm glad to hear that it suits me. So I tend to change. So I tend to change my shirt at the start of every stream. You may notice that I wear the same shirt like for a long time on stream. That's because I'm leaving my shirt in the basement and changing into it before every stream. I got into that habit because for a long time I was just wearing a collared sort of blue shirt. And it, you know, something about the changing my clothes to go on stage, like, puts me in the right mindset, I think. But you say, yeah, like a streaming uniform, exactly. It's like a streaming uniform. I've even referred to it as that from time to time. But yeah, there's just something like psychological about changing my clothes to get ready for the stream. So I leave the same shirt down here for a couple days, and then after I think, you know, well, I've probably worn that for like 10 hours, 15 hours. Like, all right, it might be time to wash that one and switch it out. Oh, Hooked on Pot. Thank you for the pistachios. Yeah, let's have some of those. All right, so let's dive in. Let's get ready for a world of pain. Oh, Hooked on Pot. If I remember correctly, are you the one who wanted me to play Iron Sword? I think you left a piece in your beard for later. I did, a piece of shell. Should get rid of that. That's not the first time that's happened. I was trimming one of my streams for a highlights video, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's a piece of pistachio like hanging in my beard for like 2 hours. It was pretty good. Yes, I just wanted to. I wanted to let you know you'd be pleased that I actually have a copy of Iron Sword on order now. So it'll be part of my collection. I'm not making any promises about how quickly I'm going to get to it, but it is supposed to be on the way. Hopefully sooner rather than later, though. Okay, music still a little too quiet for me. Might be good. Whoa. I need to get my whip powered up. So I've been doing a lot of thinking and preparing for having viewer-picked games featured on stream, like as a channel point reward. And I think we're going to start doing that next month. My tentative plan is to have viewer picks appear on the stream on the 2nd and 4th Tuesday of the month. But I've had Jelly. Jelly has worked up a banner for me because I'm going to post on the. I'm going to make a section on the about page for the stream that kind of lays out some of the guidelines for how viewer choices are going to work, like, you know, what I'm committing to play and stuff like that. And I'm thinking that we're going to do it. We're basically going to have 2 tiers where you can spend some channel points to add a game of your choice to a pool that I'll select randomly from time to time. And then we'll have a much more expensive option that will allow you to just flat out pick a game and force me to play it for part of the night. I was thinking for, like, the random selection, I was thinking I wanted to get, like, one of those big, like, carnival wheels. Like, something that, like, I could write on with, like, dry erase marker. And so I just write the titles and then just spin. I wanted a physical object and just spin the wheel and see where it lands. But then I was talking to a friend earlier today, and she told me that she has a, like a Plinko board that she'll let me have if I want it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm thinking we might do that. We might use a Plinko board to select the random game. And I gotta let you know, these channel point redemptions, they're probably going to be very expensive. Like, I want to make sure that the people who are having an influence on the stream like that are people that have spent a lot of time with us. So it's probably going to take a lot of points, just so you're not sticker shocked. I don't know exactly how much, but I think a viewer typically earns around 200 points per hour of stream watched, is what I read. So I'll just kind of do some math and see, like, you know, well, how many hours do I stream per week? How many days worth of stream should you have to be here? That kind of thing. But the numbers, I gotta tell you, the numbers are probably going to be pretty high. But we'll always, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It'll be a flexible sort of thing. Whoop. Do a virtual carnival wheel. Oh, sorry, I was rambling so much I didn't keep up with the chat. Key to Life, welcome into the stream. Good to see you. Let me go ahead and pause this. We'll eat a spicy pepper. Yeah, I got my 5th emote unlocked. So we made the key accessible. So that's it. We've got all of our emotes now. Though that's another thing I was thinking about the other day. I was talking with Jelly about maybe making me some seasonal emotes that I can rotate in and out. So we'll think about keeping the emote library kind of flexible. That probably won't be something that we'll really worry about until next month, though, either. Whoop. I love both ideas. Excellent. Just to let you know, I personally have 40k points. Right on. I've never made it over 8k. I spend too much on beans. Well, I haven't had anything. I haven't had anything much bigger to save them up for until and I still don't. But coming up soon, we should. I think Cows told me that she has over 100K channel points. She doesn't redeem a lot though. She comes to a lot of streams, but she doesn't. She doesn't do a lot of the redemptions. All right, so Serrano pepper. Here we go. Okay. Woo. All right. That one's a little stronger than the last one. The last pepper I had was disappointingly weak. This one is back where they're supposed to be. Still not the worst one we've had. It's in fact I think it's already fading a little bit, but it definitely had a punch there for a moment. Oh, and I'm pretty sure that Lucent Jelly has over 100K channel points as well. Frownie Santa, yeah. So I was thinking, like maybe a Frownie with a Santa hat, or maybe like a Christmas present themed, like Frownie themed Christmas present or something. I'm not really sure. We're gonna toss around some ideas. I was thinking like maybe a Frownie themed snowflake, or like a jack-o'-lantern for Halloween, of course. Well, we'll see. I, I'm torn. I'm torn between trying to come up with like really unique ideas, and then just and trying to do just really common ideas. Like both appeal to me for different reasons. Um, let's see. I've kind of been all over the place lately, so I don't know how long I'll be here tonight or how often I'll be speaking, but I definitely wanted to say hi and watch the spice. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Key. I appreciate having you, however long or brief it may be. Appreciate having you drop by. The last two times I got a burrito, I asked for the hot sauce with serrano pepper, but it must not be as strong as the ones you grow because it's a lot more bearable. Well, I think that I feel like the raw pepper is a lot hotter than a sauce typically. Like I wouldn't really be afraid to eat. I'm not really afraid to eat a hot sauce that's made with habanero pepper. I am really afraid to eat a raw habanero pepper. I see how it is, and then the sauces must take some of the bite out. Well, the sauce, turning it into a sauce kind of dilutes it, because then it's not just pepper, but it's pepper and maybe water and or vinegar, and then sometimes they put in stuff like they'll add sugar and lemon juice and lots of things, lots of little things that can dilute the overall effect. I want that heart, but I don't want to go all the way down there for it. If I pay for my laziness, so be it. So this level has like a lot of different paths that you can take through this castle. I'm not really sure what the optimal path is, but I think the one that I'm on, I don't know, I think I like the one I'm on. There's a meat down there, but there's also 3 enemies down there. And so I think if I go for the meat, I'm going to lose more health than I gain. Oh no, I forgot. There's more chandeliers. Ooh, invincibility. What? I thought it... Oh, no. Oh, no, it was a piece of the chandelier. I thought the chandelier dropped an invincibility. It looked like the invincibility item, but it was just a piece of the chandelier bouncing back up. I got fooled. I'm really, really hoping that, like the original Castlevania, there's a checkpoint right before Dracula. And that checkpoint persists through game overs. I'm really, really doubting that that's going to be the case. If I don't get the chandelier dropped on me. This is just a lot of stuff going on here. Oh no. Oh, I must have earned a 1-up. Warm-up game. I mean, we're just starting off in the belly of the beast tonight. I don't know what I think about the theming of this level. This, for Dracula's castle, this place sure doesn't have much of like a spooky vibe to it. Like, if you just showed me a screenshot of this place with the HUD and Simon removed, and asked me, you know, where do you think this is? I don't think I would ever guess that this was Dracula's castle. Now this feels like Dracula's castle, but that's also because this is just the level from the original game. I don't know what to do about these bats. They're a menace. From the top. You give that. Whoop. What am I doing? You gotta pause there. I'm over here driving myself bananas. Looking away from the game. I've lost so much health so quickly. So, I'm not sure exactly how big this level is. So far, like you saw, our last attempt made it to that area with the bats. We've gotten through that area, and there's another, like, big, long room on the other side with a bunch of evil maids. I don't think we made it out of that room. I think that's the furthest we've gotten. But I feel like when we get there, we have to be coming up. We have to be getting really close to Dracula by the time we get there. Although we have not fought Death yet. And I don't know for a fact that Death is in this game, but it seems to me very unlikely that there's a Castlevania game where you don't fight Death, right? We'll just have to wait and see, but... this is something going on in the back of my mind. The checkpoint placement in this game. The checkpoint placement in this game is so inconsistent and sometimes so brutal. I'm going to skip the cross and just use the holy water this time. Nice. No! The knife! Gross. Wall meat, you know it. You know it. That wall meat, I don't usually go for it because you have to fight so many guys to get to it, but I was missing more health than on previous attempts. I want to pick up that collectible, but I don't want to mess around with the bat more than is necessary. Nope. I knew I was messing up that jump. I was so worried. I was so worried about the bat. Turns out I had nothing to be worried about. Except myself. That's the only way I can think to deal with that bat, is just try and manipulate him to fly away and leave me alone. Okay. Ah, no! I'm a disaster. Oh. I realize it must be very difficult to take my claims that this game is hard seriously when I keep playing like that. These knights take so many hits. My biggest complaint about this game, the thing that bothers me the most about it, I don't have a lot of complaints. I think it's really good overall. But I really wish the designers had realized that the PlayStation has more than 2 buttons. Like, if they just taken a moment to look at the controller, they would have understood that using up and attack for the sub-weapon is not necessary. That almost made it. Oh, we would have been at the checkpoint and we would have had so many lives. Might not be possible to attack that guy without the knife. I don't think I can get close enough to him. I don't think I can get close enough to him. I think you have to use a sub-weapon against him. Just go through them. Just get to the checkpoint. Oh. I'm feeling more confident about my ability to manipulate that first bat. I don't know what I'm going to do about the rest of these guys. That might work. Run! Okay. So I think this room is the furthest I've been. We gotta go all the way to the left and then come back along the upper path there. Oh, I didn't see that other panther. Oh, I take it back. I think I did come up here before. I think I was killed by that first maid. So we've seen this room too. Oh, is this it? Is the entrance to Dracula's hideout? It is. Is there a meat or anything? No. Oh, we've come so far. Here we go. Let's get destroyed, my friends. What? Very similar to the first game at this point. And there we go. My goodness. Okay, we get to start back here at least once. Oh no! Oh. what have I done? We can start back here again. All right, so the reason that happened was I wanted to walk back down the stairs to look at that background again because that looks horrible. Who made this moving background and thought that this looked good? It looks terrible. Ugh. Okay. Stair glitch. I mean, I kind of deserved it. The only reason I was going down there was to insult the game, so... I don't know what happens here, but my capture device can't take it. That's why the screen blacks out. Too early. Yuck, too early again. All this damage is all my fault. Just really need to be patient. Ah. I wasn't patient. I wasn't patient. I paid for it. I'm fairly confident about our ability to make it through Phase 1 Dracula. I don't think he's going to be a tremendous problem. Toilet brush, good to see you. Another spooky skeleton moved to the other side. I've got my camera reversed. I actually haven't moved anything. One of my pet peeves is when I'm watching a stream and the streamer has their face cam set so that it looks like they're facing away from the game they're playing. It for whatever reason it bothers me. It ruins my immersion. So I like to, if I'm playing something on the other side of the camera, then I try to reverse it so it gives the illusion that I'm looking at what's on the screen. Still believe the skeleton is sentient? I'm not entirely convinced he's not either. Okay. Is he gonna become the Cookie Monster now? Yep. Can I stun lock him? Ah. What is that he's doing with his mouth? I don't understand. I don't understand what he's doing with his mouth. I get that. I would do the same. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not the. I'm glad I'm not the only crazy person. He told me he's really thirsty once. What? And that calcium is good for you. Drink your milk. Is soy milk good enough? I don't think I've ever had soy milk. Or almond milk. I don't think I've ever had an imitation milk. Look at the way Dracula just, like, throws his drink on the ground at the beginning of the battle. No wonder he needs to hire so many maids. Guy's a slob. Use milk for my Weetabix, but I do prefer soy milk. Or any of that stuff when I want a tasty drink. I love just regular cow's milk. It's wonderful. I drink a tall glass of milk every morning. Close. I don't know if throwing the holy water is even worthwhile. I feel like I'm just wasting time with that. I don't think the strategy is quite the same. Hooked on pot. Nice one. I don't think Dracula hires too much staff. He keeps it down to a skeleton crew. Oh, nice one. Almond milk is very nice. Then doesn't the soy just make it an untasty drink? Not really. You tried almond milk once and never again. Yeah, I've never even bothered to try it. I mean, if I had trouble digesting regular milk, then I guess I'd have to go that route. But unfortunately, I don't think I've ever had a problem digesting dairy. I'm not going to mess around with the holy water this time. I'm just going to be really aggressive with hitting him in the face. I will throw holy water right as he first spawns. But then after that, we're just going to... This is not working. I do need to throw the holy water. I'm pretty open-minded, but almond milk didn't represent milk at all for you. It doesn't replace it for me either. I use milk for stuff where you use milk in, but nutritional score is pretty good for almond milk. I wonder if I should hang on to the cross. You got this, by the way. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I think we're all right. Dracula should be afraid of me. Especially Phase 1 Dracula. I don't know why he even keeps showing up to the battle at this point. No, so close again. So close again. Man, if I were just a little better at this fight, we'd be starting up Metroid early. It seems I'm keeping all consumption to a bare minimum lately. I hope you're not gonna overdo things there, Sparrow. Generally not a good idea to eat too few calories. I don't understand what he's doing with his mouth. Is he laughing at me? Alright, we got a phase 3. Orb. Give me that orb. Yes, I think we did it. I think that's a win. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. Haven't had much of an appetite with the anxiousness. Same here, by the way, just trying to get more nutrients and stuff. I do usually, later in the day, I wake up not feeling like food. Be AFK, gotta clean up a bit and groceries later, but I'll be listening. Right on, Toilet Brush. Thanks for the lurk, I appreciate having you here. Hooked on Pot, thank you for the trophies. Alright. Yeah, thanks for the GG as well. Okay, man, this game is tough. This game was really, really tough. I'm really glad I'm Simon Belmondo, frown. Nice, it put us in the credits. You gotta love it. So I'm really glad I played this game. You know, I don't prefer it over the original Castlevania, of course, but I'm really glad that I played it. It's a lot of fun. Probably play it again sometime, but I'm not going to be in a rush to get back to it. Oh my goodness, there's a loop too. Look, it keeps our stage count, stage 25. So I wonder if that means, if we do pick it up again... I wonder if it's going to save us at stage 25 and give us like a new game plus where it's a little harder. So I'm, you know, hopefully this save file will stick around. And maybe if I do come back to it, then we'll just continue from here on the second loop and see if it's any tougher. So far, it just seems kind of regular. I've heard that the first Castlevania, I heard recently that the first Castlevania has a second loop, but it's just more bats and Medusa heads. That's not really much of a change, so I've never felt compelled to play through the second loop of Castlevania. If that's all they bothered to change. I was trying to see for myself if there's like... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I feel like that bat was moving pretty fast. I don't necessarily think the bats were moving that fast the first time we came through this area. But then again, I don't really remember for sure. They moved that wall meat. That's supposed to be on the right. They turned this into a beginner's trap by putting an infinite enemy spawn over here on the right and moving the meat over to the left. Alright, but that's it for this game. It's a good time. Again, really glad I played it. It's got great visuals, great sound. Let's wrap it up, though. So I want to save. I guess I've got to throw some lives away. It's not going to let me save until I get to the game over screen, so we'll do that real quick. Multiverse Explorer, welcome to the stream. Great to have you. I'm doing good. We just beat this game. I'm just, you know, after we beat it, it looped us back around to the beginning, so I'm just trying to get a game over so I can save. But we've beaten it. We're done. It was a good time. We're about to move on to, we're gonna move on to Metroid here in just a moment. Alright, magic beans. Thank you, Hooked on Pot. Okay, there we go, all saved up. Sorry, I missed it. So the last boss was actually really easy. It was basically a carbon copy of the original boss from Castlevania. So you didn't really miss much of a battle there. The last level was kind of a struggle to get through, but the boss wasn't actually much of a problem. All right, so meantime. We've got, oh, it's kind of a dark brown. It's fairly evenly colored. I don't know, it could have some spots. It's hard to tell. So I'm not sure. Could be something like root beer. Could be chocolate. Could be sausage. Oh, that's good. It's coffee. Nice. The beans we have left are not all good, but I think there are more good than bad at this point. Okay, we got some other things to take care of. A super buff and a stretch break. So yeah, let's do those things too. Turned off the wrong camera. Oh. Okay, why don't we just do some curls? I don't feel like I've done those in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Wonderful. And perfect time for a stretch break as well. Okay. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. And finally we have some pistachios. Delectable. Okay, so we're gonna get switched over now. I'm moving over to the GameCube, which means I've got to switch capture devices. And just a heads up, this process has been known from time to time to crash my stream, so if I suddenly disappear, just know I will be right back. But, fingers crossed. Oops. Nope, that's fine. Metroid Fusion. Yeah, we're gonna move over to Metroid Fusion. Okay. I think this might work. See you again in just a moment, my friends.